All right, so first up is my AMT 71 Charger RT, and I brought it out again. I just had it in the display case out here for 2 months. I built it, finished it about 1.5 years, 2 years ago maybe, and had a lot of fun with it.
Can you turn it?
Yes, I can turn it.
Thank you.
I'm not going to enjoy your tripod because it's going to make me work on my
It's a little bit steadier, so.
I understand. It was a lot of fun to build. I built it mostly out of the box, with the exception of some modifications under the hood. It's a hood from the street machine version that has the air grabber on it. And I put hood pins on it, but I also swapped a 6-pack intake and air cleaner onto it. Made the decals for the air cleaner and for the Ram charger, actually hood scoop myself. Printed them out on my inkjet. And the rest of it, it's got the ignition wires and throttle linkage and all that good stuff.
Does it have a valve stems, like Mark says?
It's got valve stems, and they are a special, unique style. They are stealth valve stems. Then
Low
it's the
profile.
underside. And it's got a little bit of the factory overspray on the body pan, and the chassis is detailed to original style. And instead of the rally wheels that it came with, I used a set of the Magnum 500 wheels that I had in my spare parts bin.
It's a beautiful color. Nice job on the paint.
Yeah, very
I
nice
like
finish
the
on
red.
that one.
Rattle can paint,
Wow.
and then I wet sanded up to a 2000 grit. And are you gonna fit right? You're going to. There we go. And then after the wet sanding, I polished it out initially with toothpaste, and then I used the Novus number 2 plastic polish. And to finish it off, nothing shines like Mother's.
Yeah, Mother's.
Mother's car wax.
Car wax? Real
Pure
car wax?
Carnauba car wax.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep.
The toothpaste, white or gel or green or?
White toothpaste.
White, okay.
Yes.
It's a mild
Yeah.
abrasive.
Right. So,
Cheap white toothpaste, good plastic polish.
It's where you used
Yeah.
to take blemishes
And
out
real
of
car
the
wax.
plastic as well.
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So
good job
that's
with the finish.
that's the Charger. Next up is the model I just finished a couple weeks ago. It's a Hasegawa BF109 G14 kit, and comes with the markings that you see on it, which are the markings of Eric Hartman when he was set up as commander of first staffel of JG 54, first group of JG 54.
51.
52,
No,
I think.
54 was the Green Hearts.
Right, I'm sorry.
51.
I'm trying to remember because I've got the other one. He was in 52 also.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. JG 52.
52. Okay.
I'm sorry.
36?
24.
Hi.
So I'll get to it.
Okay.
You're annoying.
It's my job.
You're just now
I'm the
realizing
director, man.
No,
Wow.
I've known that for a long
Okay.
time. So it's been on the table for a while. I built it. It's almost entirely Hasegawa parts, with the exception that I added an old Techniques upgrade set that I'd had in the box for probably like 10, 15 years. Nice multimedia set. It includes resin, and it includes photo etch, and went together into the kit pretty well, actually. I was very happy with it. One of the nicest things, I'm going to turn it back for a moment so you can maybe focus in. The openings for the radiators at the wing root on the back are, those are from the photo etch kit. Top and bottom pieces, so they're really, really thin and they look scale correct.
Yep, they do.
And so they're open into the back.
You know, the neatest thing about any ME109 kit, and it makes it more accurate, is that the main landing gear is just as dangerous and unreliable as it was on the real thing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So the color scheme, was that natural white, or was that a winter white? Or something?
It's a winter white. The paint was originally the RLM colors, the Dunkelgrün and Grün Violet. And then they did a white overspray on it.
Whitewash.
And then he had the green crosses instead of the blacks?
They had the green crosses instead of the blacks, right, for their winter finish.
Okay.
One of the things that
There's one of the things that helped him get shot down 14 times.
yeah, one of the things that they determined on the this kit. I also have a full set of decals from Jerry Crandall, Eagle editions, of all of, or several of Hartmann's aircraft. And this is featured as one of them, although the Hasegawa kit includes these decals, and I chose to use the Hasegawa decals. But this plane, the white was fading off, brushing off, wearing through, or thinly applied.
Right.
So you can see some of the colors coming through, which I tried to simulate by using cotton swab with some of the colors and then daubing it on in different places. And then I took the white finish in its rattle can and just held it back a little bit and sprayed a thin mist to kind of get a little bit of a faded effect to it. And the color is Tamiya Fine Primer. I chose not to put a color finish on top. I applied Future, laid the decals on top of the Future, and then sprayed it with dull coat. And that-
You are getting a video of this, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to see it 3 months from now. It's a 1944 build.
and it actually could be a 44 build
Not
because
anymore.
it's why not? I didn't say what year it's representing.
It's built
But
already.
it's already built. That's
It's
why I wanna
already
make sure
here,
you have it
yeah.
recorded.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right. And
Not to nitpick, but isn't that supposed to be a fixed portion of the canopy there?
no, it's the Erla canopy.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yes,
Yeah, frameless practically.
right. So that's my 109
What'd you use for the antenna string?
stretch sprue.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And that was unfortunately the second stretch, part of the stretch. The first bit was a little bit thinner, a little bit finer, and I got it down, got it in place, took my soldering iron that I hold under it to let it snap tight, and it works 99% of the time.
Yeah, this was the one.
That one, it just went zzz, and just melted right through. So
Have you ever tried nylon thread, just out of curiosity?
nylon thread,
Yeah. Antennas or
like
whatever?
Easy Line, or is what
No,
you're talking about? or
I
no?
got to roll 2 or 3
The
spools
stuff
of it.
that's,
from-
the stuff that stretches?
Yeah, well, it doesn't so much stretch, but it handles well with super glue.
Yeah.
As long as you drill a small enough nick hole or whatever.
Yeah.
I've never had it come, and the neat thing about it is you can do this to it all day long, and it
Yeah.
doesn't come undone.
True.
I haven't
I was just curious.
got any. I'd try it
It's
if I.
it's scale driven, I know.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm excited because I've wanted to build one of Hartmann's airplanes for a long, long time, and I finally got up the nerve to do
Do you have
it.
any problem with the nose decals laying down right or anything, or?
No, I used microscale setting solution, and the Hasegawa decals were actually really nice decals. The reason I used the Hasegawa decals instead of the Eagle Editions decals is because the tulip markings on the front nose come in sections
Yeah.
with the Hasegawa kit. The Eagle Cals
So
ones,
one piece.
Eagle editions, no, they're individual
Oh my
triangles.
God.
And I did not want to battle that, so I said, nope, go with the
I was worried that
Hasegawa.
it was
So,
in
so
like
these were
one-
connected?
Yeah,
So-
there were the two top and bottom were individual,
Right.
and then the three on the sides were connected.
Right.
Yes,
That makes
So-
it easier.
yeah. So, but I was really happy with it when it was done. So, and then third is my '37 Ford Roadster. I really had a lot of fun building this car. I had wanted to do a hot rod for a while because I usually build the muscle cars, and there it's a lot of effort to get the details accurate and correct, and so that it looks right for what it is. Hot rod, you can do anything you want to it, which
That's my philosophy on that.
which I did. I had a lot of fun with it. Am I turning it okay, Clay?
That works.
It's good.
Just follow the direction of
But
the
you got fingers in
director.
the shop though, you need to do it without fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, next time I'll bring a,
I'll bring a
radio
turntable. I have a-
Oh,
control
that's not your problem. I was thinking of
turntable.
There you go.
No, but I'm the
So I
director,
can
so
just
I'll
go
bring a
and
turntable.
then-
We can put
Motor
them on
one?
there. No,
Anyway.
it's just manual. You have to spin it.
Little lazy Susan.
So,
He'll find another Harbor Freight tool to make it turn
Oh,
around.
yeah.
yes, yeah,
I'll just hook it up to my jigsaw.
yeah. And splatter it on the wall.
Watch the parts fly off.
RPM.
Yeah, but if you hook it up to the
Watch the
jigsaw,
parts
if
fly
you
off.
don't get the arms right, it's gonna go like this.
Yeah, that's all right.
So the kit comes with a small block Chevy engine. I cannot stand putting Chevy engines in Fords. I will never do it. But I chose to put a Boss 429 engine instead, which was a lot of fun to do. I had to leave the inner fender shields off the car, which they do frequently in street rods because they want to put wide engines in narrow spaces. And it's got also the throttle linkage, the plug wires, good fun stuff like that. Rattle can paint again, the green and the gold. And the green is a candy green, so it's over a gold base, which warms the color up. If you use a silver base under a candy color, it kind of makes it a little cooler.
Right.
Not quite as warm feeling. The interior was two tan colors. I fabricated my very own Jenny shifter out of a straight pin that I bent and then used white glue for the shifting ball on the end of it. And it's got flocking in there for the carpeting. And I narrowed the rear end quite a bit on it so I can fit wider tires underneath.
Isn't that what
So-
we all try to do at our age?
Sorry?
Isn't that what we all try to do at our age?
Narrow our rear ends?
A
No.
little bit.
No, I really don't care how wide mine is. But built the tubs that had to go wider out of some about 15,000 sheet styrene, and then glued it into place and finished it. And that's what I got.
Very nice.
Yeah, nice finish on that.
Nice collection.
Thank you. They're all fun. And you're gonna fit like that.
Well, Nader would hate it, but we like it.
Yeah. Thank you.